Nader the pass to Gallinari. Shea grabs the miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Good. Shea's got 9 points.
And Sacramento seems like a great fit for Luke Walton. Team's approach on offense really matches his own. Should never be a shortage of scoring for the Kings.
You wonder how it is that Luke Walton did his studying coming into this season with how much success last year Dave Yeager had in getting these guys to push the ball up the floor. Luke Walton believes that anyone can rebound and bring it up, and they have the kind of guys who could do that on this roster. Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Nader, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Bagley kicks to Hield. Fox dishes the Che. And they double up Che. Clock at 6. And Che throws it down.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down.
Dunk by Che.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And for the Thunder, one of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Here's what Sacramento is going with right now. Barnes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Trevor Ariza. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Farrell subbed in for Fox. It's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Bazemore. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Schroeder. He feeds it to Noel. Shea with the block.
Crazy to think scouts were saying that Shea didn't play with enough heart.
Oh,
my goodness. Shea's showing a little bit of swag to his game right there. I don't see him gloat about it, but nice to see him up on the rim.
Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Bazemore on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Bazemore passes to Noel, trying to end the drought. Noel controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Then he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Sacramento leading by 13. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Poked loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Kings with the ball. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 6 points for Nerlens Noel. Shea outside. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Schroeder with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one. What a shot! Oh, yeah. Amazing! That would count.
Unreal.
How about that shot?
Bro, I just hit
that one covered some distance.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Thunder trailing by 9. So the Thunder 5 right now. Andre Robertson out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Nader in at the 3. And for the Kings, they're shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Shea drives in. Another shot. It's blocked.
Robertson out there to play defense. He excels at getting off the ground so quickly to get the block.
Gallinari outside. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And for Coach Billy Donovan of the Thunder, a lot on the line. In his last year of a 5-year contract with the team, the end result of this team will determine his future with the franchise.
Well, this team has never missed the playoffs under his watch. And the interesting thing with the massive trades that happened in the offseason, how much Billy Donovan gets the opportunity now to teach and coach this group of players.
To the inside. Fox with the steal. Shea outside. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead.
Moves like that, Kevin, come from practice. Shea's become a gym rat. He wasn't always like that.
Robertson the pass to Gallinari. Shea with the block.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlled.
Oh, jam!
You knew something. Something good was coming, Kevin, right? Exploiting errors by the offense, Shea tries to run whenever he can.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Nader. On the wing, Robertson. Overhealed. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Baseline jumper. Shea again. Shea's got 30.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he checks in for Marvin Bagley. And Murray subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Noel's checked in. Now, here is Gallinari. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And that concludes the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So... well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Hield and Ariza, they're the 2 and the 3. Shea is out there with Bagley, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. And that's
Who the real Kobe,
Bolton as we begin the second
The real
half.
Kobe. Fuck, I'm not
Brent,
Kobe.
if you were
I'm
building an
not- I'm a
offensive
legend.
system from scratch, what would be your favorite style of play?
I would really tend to lean on 3 guards that could handle the basketball, Kevin. Guys who can initiate plays from all over the floor and really look to find players that are smart about playing off the ball. You combine 3 of those guys with the skill set, so one has it and the other 2 are maneuvering around. They're going to cause so much commotion. They're going to cause so many breakdowns defensively within a possession that a multitude of playmaking players, that would be tremendous. And
Tough
all of
to
those
defend,
guys,
right? I mean,
yeah, but all those guys too, Kevin, on top of that, if we talked about their physical nature and stature, I would want guys that are 6'6", 6'7", and long, because when you get back to the other end, you want them to be able to coordinate and take up enough room defensively to cause some problems. But man, 3 guards, 3 long guards, and this is something that Phil Jackson relied on during the years when they won championships in Chicago. He always looked for long guards. Aside from Jordan and Pippen, there was the Ron Harpers of the world that helped accentuate what they could do on the perimeter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
The Kings have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
You think about the Kings and how far off it is that they are from getting into their primes. If they keep learning the game the right way and find some cohesion together here, there's some building blocks for these Kings to do some damage in the near future and sustain it.
Here's Shea following the score by Oklahoma City. Lays it up off the glass. Shea's got 42 in the game.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Gallinari. And Bazemore kicks to Noel. Shoots from 14. That misses off the backboard. Brent, most NBA players peak around, what, 27, 28, 30 years old? Kings have a lot of players entering right now that range.
Well, you think about they're actually a few years even from that range, Kevin, and so that youth will pay off as long as the player development is there. And if they can stay with a consistent coach for some time here, the likes of Fox and Bagley and Hield and Bogdanovich, it's a nice young core. We'll see if they can get the job done, get themselves into the playoffs, and start getting the kind of experience that propels an organization forward.
Now here's Noel. 8 points for him. Schroeder outside. And here is Noel. Clock is at 3. Here's Ferguson. Misses off the right iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shea with it. Now guarded by Noel. That one good for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bielitsa, who's checked in for Corey Joseph. For Sacramento, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they had
watching shoot around Kevin before the game, we were remarking that Shea was out there kind of cracking up with his teammates out there, enjoying the atmosphere. Really, really personable guy.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.